we go back to our homeroom for dismissal. Unless you haven't passed for sports or something.
And is that what you did on the day in question?
No, Mr. Geddes asked me to stay after class.
And what happened next, Barbara?
He told me to sit in the chair beside his desk.
Barbara, if you will, in your own words, tell us exactly what happened in the next few minutes.
I told him I was afraid I'd miss my bus. Promised I would get to the bus sometime if I'd help him to do something. Then, before I could say anything, he placed his hand inside my blouse. I was so frightened I didn't move. I thought if I was just quiet, it'd be okay. Then his other hand went up inside my skirt. And then, with his hand, he started moving back and forth, farther and farther inside my skirt. He said he was testing to see if I had any special feelings, that he wanted to see what kind of feelings I had. I was trying to think of something to say, but I couldn't. I was confused, and he just kept on. I was asking him to stop, but it was like he couldn't hear me. He just kept on with his hand. And then I screamed. Then he got mad and said we would have to try it again sometime.
Did he try again?
Not with me.
But with your friends?
Yes.
And after you told them what he had done to you, they told you what he had done to them. Isn't that true?
Yes.
I have nothing further.
You're a witness, Mr. Lomax.
Any chance you're running for a short recess?
Of course. This court will be in recess for 15 minutes.
Not now, Bernice. Hey, Lomax.
What's wrong?
Lloyd, as your attorney, I'm advising you to keep the fuck away from me.
Why? What are you talking about?
Why, the kid, the outrage. You definitely had me fooled.
Hey, you're my lawyer. You're here to defend me.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking, why don't we put you on the stand? You can jerk off for the judge.
You know she's lying.
Get the hell away from me.
Well, hell, there you are. Rumor was you were out wandering in traffic.
Calm down, Larry.
What's the game plan, Kevin? I got a 4:30 deadline. I need a quote. Give me a quote.
Fuck off.
Mr. Lomax had no comment on today's events. Speculation, however, was widespread that the young lawyer's unblemished string of victories would come to an end in this courtroom. It's a nice one, Kev. Had to close out someday. Nobody wins them all.
Have you had any discipline problems in math class this year?
No.
No? Isn't it true Mr. Geddes has had to talk to you repeatedly about your behavior? Isn't that why he asked you to stay after class?
No.
Have other teachers ever asked you to stay after class?
Once or twice.
Did they want to talk to you about your behavior?
Objection, immaterial.
Goes to motive.
Overruled. You may answer the question.
Well, I don't know what the other teachers wanted. You'd have to talk to them.
You ever pass notes in class, Barbara? Maybe a note that made fun of Mr. Geddes.
No.
No? Never called him a disgusting pig monster?
Order.
No.
Your Honor, I pre-marked this defense exhibit A.
Objection, Your Honor, we've had plenty of time for discovery here.
I'm gonna let this in, Mr. Lomax. I'm also gonna suggest that if you have any other exhibits you present in a timely fashion or not at all.
I'm sorry, Barbara, I was wrong. It's Huge Hog Beast. This is your handwriting, isn't it?
Yes.
You wrote this in Mr. Getty's class.
It's a joke.
He's a huge hog beast. He probably eats 1,000 pancakes for breakfast. You're writing here about Mr. Getty's, aren't you?
It was meant to be a joke.
Have you ever had a party at your house, Barbara? When your parents were away?
Objection. Your Honor, this is way out of
Credibility and bias.
Overruled. Answer the question.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of a game called Special Places? You're under oath, Barbara. A man's career, his reputation, his life is on the line. This is not a joke. Have you ever played the game Special Places?
Yes.
Is this game sexual in nature? Is this game sexual in nature?
We only played it once.
This special party, Barbara. This was the first time you told the story about Mr. Getty's, wasn't it?
Yes.
I've spoken to some of the other children who were there that day. Can you think of anything else, Barbara, they might have told me about that party?
Your Honor, if he has other witnesses, let him call them.
If I need to call those other children, I will.
Sustain that, Mr. Lomax. Rephrase your question.
You threatened those children, didn't you?
That's not the way it happened.
You told them to lie, to falsely claim that Mr. Getty's had hurt them.
These things did happen.
Because if they didn't go along, you were going to tell everyone about this special party.
They happened to me.
So you made up a story. A special story. A story about a math teacher who was tough on you, who kept you after class. A huge hog beast you didn't like. That's what really happened, isn't it?
No, I didn't want to be the only one.
You goddamn Lomax son of a bitch! You leave that girl
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
I'm going to adjourn here for today. We'll be back here at 9 o'clock in the morning, and people will behave themselves here or find themselves in contempt. Goody!
Pack it up, baby. You need a drink.